Hello everyone, let's go to the 107th example. Using a structure array, make a program that reads the name and phone number of 5 people and print them alphabetically by name. Tip: search for the usage details of strcmp function. So let's go to the program and see what is happening here. First of all, I have included the library stdio.age, which allows us to print messages on the screen. I am including the library string.age, which allows us to use the strcmp, which gives to us the comparison between two arrays. Which one is the lower or the biggest? Here I am defining n as 5 as the example as to us, but for the example in this case I will use 2 just for the terminal be more fast to explain. I included the typedef struct client, which had 2 arrays of chars for the name and for the phone, and the client. I am set the typedef as client. Here I am calling the typedef struct client with and setting an array of n positions and an auxiliary. The int I, j, check, and 0. Normal. In this for, I will starts with the value of I equal to 0. The I has to be slower than n, and every time this for loop runs, the value of I will be increased by 1. This printf will ask you to enter your name, and this scanf will storage everything for your keyboard instead of the enter, because the percentage parentheses upper slash n reads everything for your keyboards instead of the enter. So if I type Rodrigo and a space Onofre, we read this, and when I tap enter, we will stop the reading, and the same to enter your phone. The position is the array in the position I in the name, the array in the position I in the phone with this. The space here is just to certify that I will not put anything on the first position, to certify that the reading is okay. Here I am organizing the clients by alphabetical order, using the strcmp. The for starts with I equal to 0, the I has to be slower than n, and I will be, and every time this for loop runs, the value of I will be increased by 1. This second floor is the key of our program, because the j will be equal to I plus 1, and the j has to be slower than n, and every time this for loop runs, the value of j will be increased by 1. So, for example, we are in the first position of our array of structure client, and in this will be equal to array 0. So if in the first case the I is equal to 0, in this case the I will be equal to 0 plus 1, and in this way I can check all the client's data to certify that this is the lowest to organize the clients. So the check will check if the strcmp array with the name and the array of the next, for example, this is in the position 0 and this is the position 1. So the strcmp have 2 parameters, the parameter of reference and the parameter of you are giving to be explained. So if this one is lower than this one, the check will be equal to 1. And if the check is bigger than 0, because if this one is bigger than this one, this will be equal to 0. But if this one is lower than this one, this will be equal to 1. So I am checking if the current position of I is lower than the next position of our array. And if this is true, the check is bigger than 0, the auxiliary will be equal to array I, and the array I will be equal to array j, and the array j will be equal to auxiliary. So what is happening here? I am changing the values. I am setting an auxiliary, and this auxiliary will be equal to the values that we have on the array in the position I. So for example, here I have Rodrigo and the number 12. So the auxiliary will take Rodrigo and the number 12, and this one will miss the value of Rodrigo and the array 12. Rodrigo and 12, and take the value that they have in the array j, and the array j will take the Rodrigo and 12. So in this way we can organize the values on our string, on our array, and then I am just printing the names in alphabetical order with the same parameters of our for with I, and this printf will just print the %s, which gives to us just two strings as we have, and the array I in the position name, the array I in the position phone. So let's go to the terminal and see what is happening here. Enter your name, Rodrigo. My phone is and the name Pedro with the phone. So as in alphabetical order, Pedro begins first, then Rodrigo, as you can see. So thank you for your attention. Link for the script is on the video description, and subscribe for regular content.